Lionel Andres Messi, a name etched in the annals of football history, revered by millions as the greatest of all time. His accolades speak volumes. 8 Ballon d'Or trophies, 6 European Golden Boots, and over 800 goals for club and country. But Messi's journey to greatness was anything but easy. At just 11 years old, a career-threatening diagnosis loomed over him like a shadow. Yet, with unwavering determination, he defied the odds and unleashed his extraordinary football prowess upon the world. From the streets of Rosario to the grand stages of Europe and beyond, Messi's mastery of the ball is unparalleled. His speed, agility, and precision make him a spectacle to behold, leaving defenders in his wake and goalkeepers grasping at thin air. Join us as we delve into the life and career of Argentina's prodigal son, tracing his meteoric rise from humble beginnings to global superstardom. This is the story of the magician known as Lionel Messi. In the vibrant football city of Rosario, Lionel Andres Messi, born on June 24, 1987, was raised amidst the fervor for the beautiful game. His father, Jorge Messi, a steel factory manager and part-time football coach, and his mother, Celia Cucitini, a dedicated worker in a magnet manufacturing workshop, instilled in him a deep love for football from an early age. Surrounded by the game day in and day out, Messi's passion for football burned bright.
Well, Messi was born into a football family. His dad was a coach, and he was born in a football city. Rosario in Argentina was one of the host cities for the World Cup in 1978, almost 10 years before Messi was born. This is a city that loves the game, and it's a family that loves the game, that is steeped in the game through his father. And Lionel Messi, his first influence is through, of course, his father's love of football, but also his grandmother's willingness to take him anywhere that football takes him as he begins to make his way in the local football scene.
At the tender age of 4, Messi's talent was undeniable. By 1992, he had already embarked on his football journey, joining his first team, Grandoli, under the guidance of his father.
And his father, who is a coach, takes him to the local club, Grandoli, and looks after him there and influences his first steps as a very young player, 4 years old when he goes to Grandoli. But of course, Newell's Old Boys are the Rosario club, and the club that Messi has supported all his life. And very quickly they become aware of any emerging talent on their doorstep, and little Lionel Messi is very much an emerging talent.
While his father played a significant role in his development at Grandoli, Messi's maternal grandmother, Celia, provided unwavering support, accompanying him to every training session and match. At 6, Messi made a pivotal move to Newell's Old Boys, where he spent over 6 years honing his skills and leaving a mark as part of the Machine of '87, a youth team celebrated for its dominance. Even at Newell's, Messi displayed glimpses of his future greatness, scoring goals with ease and captivating audiences with his flair and creativity.
Una diablura con la pelota, la llevaba atada, tenía una velocidad, esos trancos cortitos que él tiene, y con qué facilidad pasaba jugadores, ¿no?
But just as Messi's star was on the rise, adversity struck. At the age of 11, a daunting medical diagnosis threatened to derail his dreams. Unfazed by the financial burden, Messi persevered through the costly treatment, which amounted to nearly $1,000 a month. Despite the strain it placed on his family's finances, Messi remained committed to both his recovery and his performance on the pitch for Newell's, where he continued to dazzle with his skill and talent.
Me acuerdo de ese nene tan chiquitito, tan diminuto, que necesitaba, no sé, que lo abrazaran porque era muy tímido.
He's an outstanding footballer, the best of his group. Newell's Old Boys know all about him. However, there comes an age when kids start to grow, where little boys shoot up. Can never quite predict when that age will be, but with Lionel Messi it just didn't happen. The problem for Lionel Messi is that it becomes apparent by the age of 11 that he's not really growing at all, and he's diagnosed with this growth hormone deficiency, which casts his whole future into doubt.
Él era consciente de que era chiquito y que en lo deportivo le generaba cierta desventaja. A mí, cuando los chicos no crecen, les interesa, no sé, ser altos porque quieren ser más altos, por estética, por las minas, él quería jugar al fútbol. Él siempre decía si iba a crecer como para jugar al fútbol, que quería jugar y yo le decía, vos quédate tranquilo que vas a ser más alto que Maradona. No sé si vas a ser mejor, pero vas a ser más alto.
Little did he know that the trials and tribulations of his youth were just the beginning of a journey that would see him rise to unprecedented heights in the world of football.
Messi at this stage is still with Newell's. He's still trying to tackle this problem of will he grow enough to be a footballer. Some people say he's never going to amount to anything. River Plate are interested in signing him as well. But the family look beyond that. He has connections in Spain, in Catalonia, and he ends up at the age of 13 having a trial with Barcelona.
Charlie Rexach, Barcelona's first-team director, was quick to recognize Lionel's extraordinary talent during the trial. However, despite Rexach's enthusiasm, the board of directors hesitated due to Lionel's young age and non-Catalonian background. Months passed, with tension mounting, until fate intervened on December 14th.
If you try and imagine the 13-year-olds at a trial with Barcelona, these are not the ordinary kids that you and I play with on the street. These are already the creme de la creme. But when Lionel Messi walks into this trial, nobody at Barcelona is under any illusions at all. He is the cream of that already very, very exclusive club, and they have to have him.
With one final opportunity to secure the Argentine prodigy, Barcelona presented Lionel with a contract hastily scribbled on a paper napkin. With pen meeting paper, Lionel's destiny was sealed, and Barcelona became his new home. In February 2001, the Messi family embarked on a new chapter, relocating to an apartment in the heart of the city. But despite joining one of Europe's elite clubs, Lionel faced challenges integrating into the youth squad. Spanish football regulations limited the young prodigy to friendlies and Catalan league matches, hindering his ability to bond with teammates. Amidst this isolation, Lionel grappled with homesickness, exacerbated by his mother's return to Rosario with his siblings, leaving him alone with his father. In this unfamiliar environment, Lionel yearned for the familiarity of home, a struggle that fueled his determination to overcome the odds and make his mark on the footballing world. In 2002, Messi's football journey took a monumental leap forward as he earned enrollment in the Royal Spanish Football Federation. This pivotal moment granted him eligibility to compete in all competitions, opening the floodgates for his true talent to shine. Now cleared to compete on all fronts, Messi unleashed his brilliance upon the Barcelona staff, leaving them in awe of his raw talent. Joining the esteemed ranks of the Baby Dream team, Barcelona's most celebrated youth side, Messi's inaugural season in 2002-2003 was nothing short of spectacular. With an astonishing 36 goals in just 30 games, Messi dominated the pitch, catching the attention of football aficionados across Europe. Despite tempting offers, including one from Arsenal, Messi remained steadfast in his loyalty to Barcelona, determined to carve his legacy within its storied walls. As Messi's star ascended, whispers of his prodigious talent reverberated throughout the footballing world. Even Ronaldinho, revered as the best player of his time, hailed Messi as a future legend, prophesying that the 16-year-old would surpass even his own greatness. Though Messi's appearances for the A team were yet to come, his impact reverberated across Barcelona's ranks. Messi's trajectory was set, destined for greatness on the world stage.
Before he'd even got into Barcelona's first team, all the first teamers were aware of him. There'd been this occasion where a lot of them were away on an international break, and so they needed players to come in and take part in first team training, and Messi was one of those. And Ludovic Julie, the Barcelona French international player who was part of this training session, tells this story about how this little kid was absolutely destroying people, and grown men were being embarrassed by this little 15, 16-year-old kid on the training pitch, and Frank Rijkaard could not ignore him. And very, very quickly, the Barcelona first team was saying, this boy has to be involved.
Entering the 2004-2005 season, Messi's awaited moment arrived as he stepped onto the Barcelona field, debuting in the 82nd minute.
When he was 17 and 3 months old, Lionel Messi became the youngest ever player to play in Barcelona's first team, coming on as a substitute against Espanyol, and his first goal followed soon after. Also the youngest player ever to score a goal for Barcelona's first team against Albacete at the end of that season, which finished in 2005. So now Lionel Messi, at the insistence of his teammates, is in the Barcelona side.
Throughout the season, Messi featured prominently, logging over 77 minutes in 9 matches for the first team. Additionally, he proved indispensable for the B team, showcasing his talent and promise. As the season drew to a close, Messi's star shone brighter than ever. Staff and fans alike recognized his potential, heralding him as the future cornerstone of Barcelona's 2005-2006 campaign.
While still a teenager, the world is taking note of Messi and recognizing that he is one of the greatest players already in the game at this very tender age. And what he has, I think, is this incredible low center of gravity, such acceleration, such tremendous pace. He can glide across the ground, but he's also got an incredible physical strength, which despite his size, you wouldn't imagine that he could be as strong as he is, but he is literally kicked from pillar to post, game in, game out, and it doesn't seem to affect him. He just gets back onto his feet and dribbles around people again, and it never seems to knock him.
The 2 fullbacks, Ballon and Van. Here's the youngest. Oh, look at that! Poetic from Messi.
And it's that kind of persistence and incredible strength to go with the pace and skill which signals him out at this age as being something really, really special.
In the 2005-2006 campaign, Lionel Messi rose to prominence as a full-time first-team player, having earned his promotion from the B team, training relentlessly with the A team. From the outset, Messi dazzled spectators in stadiums worldwide with his exceptional skills and growing reputation. He showcased his talent in pivotal matches, including clashes against arch-rivals Real Madrid in La Liga and Chelsea in the Champions League semi-final. Alongside stars like Samuel Eto'o and Ronaldinho, Messi emerged as a crucial force in Barcelona's attack. However, tragedy struck near the season's end when Messi suffered a hamstring injury, forcing him out of the first team and causing him to miss the Champions League final against Arsenal in Paris. His devastation was palpable, his absence noticeable even in victory, a regret he would carry. Fully recovered for the 2006-2007 season, Messi faced a Barcelona team in decline. Yet this period of adversity proved instrumental in his development. Despite the team's struggles, Messi's individual brilliance shone. He netted an impressive 17 goals in 36 games across all competitions, securing his first hat trick for the club, a historic feat achieved in a thrilling El Clasico showdown against Real Madrid, marking the first such hat trick in over a decade.
For an equaliser for Barcelona. That's what Lionel Messi has in mind. Messi takes everybody on. Messi has got it! This is the game that is going to be remembered as the Lionel Messi match.
Messi's significance to the club was undeniable, drawing comparisons to his compatriot and footballing icon, Diego Maradona. This comparison reached new heights in April 2007, when Messi delivered a goal reminiscent of Maradona's brilliance, stunning fans worldwide in the Copa del Rey semi-finals against Getafe.
There probably isn't a football fan in the world that hasn't seen the Diego Maradona goal against England in the World Cup quarter-final of 1986 in Mexico, when he runs from inside his own half of the field pretty much through the whole England team and glides around Peter Shilton and tucks the ball into the back of the net.
Maradona turns like a little eel and comes away from trouble. Little squat man comes inside Butcher, leaves him for dead. Outside Fennick leaves him for dead and puts the ball away. And that is why Maradona is the greatest player in the world.
Absolutely certain that there's no Argentine who hasn't seen that goal a countless number of times. And of course, Lionel Messi would have grown up with that goal from the great Maradona. So then in the Copa del Rey against Getafe, Messi picks the ball up inside his own half of the field. I wonder at what point he realises that he's almost scoring the exact same goal, because it is extraordinary. From almost the same area of the pitch, beating players in exactly the same way, finishing in virtually the same way, Lionel Messi replicates one of the greatest goals we've ever seen.
Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is!
The goal was not just good, it was extraordinary. A display of skill reserved for the elite few, sending shockwaves across the globe. At just 19 years old, Messi was already hailed as the world's best player. With Ronaldinho absent from the squad the following season, Messi assumed the mantle of Barcelona's star player. By the age of 20, Messi found himself nominated for his first individual awards. At the 2007 Ballon d'Or ceremony, Messi shared the podium with Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo, securing third place, an impressive feat. He also received a nomination for FIFA World Player of the Year, finishing as the runner-up behind Kaká, but ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. While these accolades were a taste of success, Messi's quest to become the greatest player of all time was far from over. As 2008 dawned, Barcelona found themselves in a slump, devoid of any silverware for 2 consecutive seasons. Ronaldinho's decline was stark, and under Rijkaard's faltering leadership, the once dominant Barcelona was a shadow of its former self. Change was imminent, and in 2009, Barcelona welcomed their new manager, former club captain Pep Guardiola. At the onset of the 2009 season, Messi continued to operate on the wing. It was under Guardiola's guidance that Messi claimed his first Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year awards, securing historic voting margins for both accolades. By the 2010 season, Guardiola initiated a pivotal shift in Messi's role, introducing him to the false 9 position, a decision that would define Messi's career.
De que llegó él, cambió todo para nosotros, para el club, se consiguieron todo lo que se consiguió y para mí es fundamental Guardiola en todo este proyecto del Barcelona.
I think when you have a player like Messi, it's very difficult to tie down to one position, but Rijkaard had mostly used him with Barcelona on the right-hand side as a winger, with license to roam and cut inside. And when Guardiola took over at Barcelona, that's where Messi started off as well. But it was Guardiola probably who had the vision to see that maybe that was a position which restricted him, and actually to get the Lionel Messi unleashed, he had to move him into the middle. And that's what he did. In all matches in the Clásico against Real Madrid, Messi pops up as a kind of a false nine position, and suddenly we see that Messi is capable of even more than we've seen from him on that right-hand side of midfield.
It's very good from both sides up front, Rob. You know you can't rest on the laurels, and he's in.
Oh, you can't. This could be a killer goal. Lionel Messi takes his time and walks it in. Start shining the trophy now. The league may well be Barcelona's.
Primero sería muy difícil encontrar a otro entrenador y que haga lo que consiguió él acá, todo lo que ganó y más que lo que ganó, cómo hizo jugar al equipo, porque si el Barcelona juega de esta manera desde hace 4 años es porque él lo hizo así, porque él lo quiso de esta manera, por cómo prepara los entrenamientos, por cómo prepara los partidos y por cómo quiere que jueguen sus equipos. Creo que la imagen que dio el Barcelona durante estos 4 años habla por sí sola, ¿no? Por el juego que hace, por el reconocimiento que tuvo en todo el mundo, ¿no? No creo que haya tenido ayuda de nadie. Por algo en todo el mundo es reconocido como mejor equipo del mundo y muchos dicen el mejor de la historia, así que no creo que tengamos que darle importancia a lo que se dice.
The false nine position proved to be Guardiola's masterstroke, transforming Messi into a formidable goal-scoring threat. During the 2009-2010 season, Messi shattered Barcelona's goal-scoring record, previously held by Brazilian legend Ronaldo since 1996.
Messi manages to equal this record of 47 goals scored by the Brazilian Ronaldo, the man that they called the phenomenon. And Messi manages to equal that, 47 goals in a season for Barcelona, a football club which has had as many great strikers as Barcelona have, and have had Ronaldo, the great Brazilian. Messi comes along and equals what he's done. I mean, it is extraordinary to do that. Season in, season out, Messi begins scoring goals at ridiculous numbers.
Under Guardiola's stewardship, Barcelona experienced a resurgence, with Messi clinching his second Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year awards. Over the next few seasons, Messi remained pivotal as both playmaker and goal scorer for Barcelona. They reclaimed the La Liga title, and in 2011, Messi's tally of 53 goals and 24 assists set a new single-season scoring record for Barcelona. His feat of reaching 50 goals in a Spanish football season was unprecedented. Furthermore, he secured his third Ballon d'Or, joining an elite group of players.
Messi's not just a goal scorer, of course, he does so much more than that, but he was shattering records set by the greatest goal scorers of all time. Guys who did not much more than just score goals saw their records fall to a guy who did so much more than just score goals. In 1972, Gerd Müller had scored 85 goals in that calendar year for Bayern Munich in Germany. Well, in 2012, Lionel Messi scored 91, breaking that record. An extraordinary feat, 91 goals in a calendar year, averaging more than 1.5 goals per game in La Liga. It's insane.
Como siempre digo, mi familia, la gente que me quiere, que está al lado mío en los momentos más feos, más duros, la que comparte conmigo las cosas lindas también, al vestuario, que aprovecho para agradecer a los compañeros que vinieron, y como siempre digo, obviamente sin ellos no hubiese conseguido ni esta ni las dos anteriores, y bueno, como dije recién, a todas las personas que quiera el bien mío. Es un premio para el grupo más que individualmente, porque son muchos goles y solo no lo hubiese conseguido.
What I can say about Messi? more than I was talking or the people is talking. It's one of the god of the football. It's unbelievable the desire. It's unbelievable the capacity to fight with the ball on the feet, to fight without the ball on the feet. What happened when he touched the ball? When he doesn't have the ball, it's unbelievable the character, how we press, how we work for the team.
But the following season would redefine Messi's standards. His record-breaking 91 goals in a single calendar year earned him recognition from Guinness World Records, a feat yet unmatched. This exceptional performance led to his fourth Ballon d'Or win, establishing him as the first-ever recipient of 4 such awards and solidifying his status as the greatest of all time. As the 2013-2014 season approached, Barcelona appeared heavily reliant on Messi for success, leading pundits to dub their era as Messi dependencia.
Barcelona is arguably the greatest club side of all time, and that alone would be daunting enough until you factor in this man. The incomparable, the maestro, the unmarkable. Lionel Messi is simply the puzzle that Chelsea have to solve.
Statistics and history go out of the window. The way he's playing is solely about us performing in these 2 games to try and stop him, and with the ability he's got, we have to be at our best.
Entering the 2014-2015 season under new management, led by Luis Enrique, Barcelona witnessed the arrival of fresh talent. Among them were Neymar and Luis Suarez, forming the formidable trio known as MSN. This trio proved unstoppable, rewriting football history with their extraordinary goal-scoring prowess.
Always throughout time there's been forward lines that have excited people and gone down in legend, and Barcelona obviously had one of those in the MSN combination, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, which came a few years after Real Madrid's BBC with Bale, Benzema and Cristiano. It was a wonderful, wonderful setup. Neymar, Suarez and Messi in the same side. Messi with his incredible goal-scoring attributes, but also the wonderful assists that he brings to the side and to the other two. Suarez, absolutely deadly in front of goal, a finisher supreme, and Neymar, the kind of maverick on the other side, unpredictable, can be performing at a level below the other two quite often, but can also on his day be absolutely sensational. And who would not want to be part of that front line?
Together, they netted an astonishing 270 goals in a single season, complemented by 133 assists. Their collective efforts secured an impressive haul of 8 trophies, including back-to-back La Liga titles, 2 Spanish Cups, a Spanish Super Cup, a Champions League victory, a European Super Cup, and a FIFA Club World Cup triumph, setting a new standard in football excellence.
Siempre lo dije, ¿no? Que no juego ni para ser el mejor de la historia, ni el mejor del momento, ni nada de eso. Juego para intentar hacer las cosas bien, primero para el equipo, ya sea el Barcelona o la selección argentina, después para la gente y sobre todo para mí. A mí me hace sentir bien cuando me salen las cosas como yo quiero y así como vivo, por eso no tengo ningún tipo de miedo a lo que se dice. Estoy más allá de todo eso, para lo bien, para lo mal.
With Messi, Suarez, and Neymar leading the charge, Barcelona experienced unprecedented success, dispelling any notion of dependency on a single player. Their synergy propelled the team to multiple league triumphs, showcasing their collective prowess.
Un mundial es diferente a todo, ¿no? Jugar mundial, poder estar ahí, creo que es algo muy lindo, creo que están las mejores selecciones, que va a ser muy difícil para todos. Y ojalá que a Argentina le vayan las cosas bien, podamos conseguir el objetivo y vamos a disfrutar. Es en Sudamérica, vamos a estar cerca de nuestra gente, que seguramente va a haber muchísima la que va a ir, así que esperemos que vayan las cosas bien.
While Messi's tenure at Barcelona was marked by record-breaking achievements and consistent league dominance, his international career with Argentina painted a contrasting narrative, one often subjected to relentless scrutiny.
Hace mucho tiempo que Argentina no logra estar entre los 4 finalistas de una Copa del Mundo y eso para un país tan futbolero como este es muchísimo tiempo.
In contrast really to his time at Barcelona, where silverware and trophies just seem to have come in a constant and steady flow, his career with Argentina has seen him finish runner-up so many times, Copa America, World Cup. It's almost been one disappointment after another. And somehow Messi has never really stamped his personality on a World Cup finals. He did win the vote for the best player in the World Cup of 2014, but Argentina lost the final, of course, to Germany. And it felt like it was a consolation prize for Messi as an individual, because he deserves to be on that podium for what he's achieved throughout his career. Whereas actually in that World Cup, was he the best player at the 2014 World Cup? Many people would say not. Again, a World Cup passing by without Messi being able to enlighten it in the way he has with his club.
Since donning Argentina's colors, Messi had only steered his team to one World Cup final. Despite leading as captain, the squad's potency was consistently called into question ahead of every international showdown, despite boasting some of the globe's finest attacking talents.
No hay que buscarle toda la responsabilidad a Leo, sino todos tenemos que tratar de aportar lo que cada uno sabe para tratar de conseguir el objetivo que ya todos saben. Entonces, bueno, hay que estar tranquilo, hay que trabajar mucho toda esta semana que tenemos para que cuando empiece a rodar la pelota, que tengamos el primer partido, tratar de no cometer errores.
Probably one of the problems for Messi with Argentina is that it is all about Messi. And great though he is, Barcelona have always had fantastic players around him and behind him in Xavi and Iniesta or in Neymar and Suarez, whereas basically Argentina is Lionel Messi and has been for a long time, despite the fact that there's Dybala and there's Aguero and other terrific players. If you stop Messi, you stop Barcelona, and that has counted against them.
In 2016, following another underwhelming performance from Argentina on the grand stage, Lionel Messi stunned the world by announcing his retirement from international duty, signaling his absence from the upcoming World Cup. However, as the 2018 World Cup approached, Messi found himself returning to training sessions and reclaiming the captain's armband. Perhaps this tournament would provide Argentina with the opportunity to dispel doubts about their international prowess, and for Messi to silence his critics. Under the helm of Jorge Sampaoli, who had previously steered Chile to success from 2012 to 2016, Argentina entered the 2018 World Cup with high hopes. Yet, it turned out to be another year of disappointment for both the team and Messi.
So the 2018 World Cup finals were yet another disappointment really for Argentina and Lionel Messi. Messi missed a penalty in the opening game, a draw with Iceland, massive disappointment. And then they were absolutely crushed in Nizhny Novgorod by Croatia, where it seemed like the wheels were falling off completely.
Kovacic, Rakitic, they're going to walk it in! Job done in style for Croatia. Argentina bedraggled, ragged, desperate, and with real work to do.
Coach Sampaoli at this point seemed to lose the squad, and there were rumours flying around all over the place that Messi would then virtually take over the coaching position, that the players selected the team for the last group game, which was against Nigeria in St. Petersburg, which was one they had to win. There were 5 changes to the starting 11, and it appeared even that during that Nigeria game that the coach was consulting with Messi about substitutions. Messi scored a brilliant goal. Nigeria equalised. Marcos Rojo actually scored the goal that squeaked Argentina out of the group.
A brilliant ball from somebody. They've got their goal! Argentina lives on! What a moment here!
they came that close to not even getting out of the group.
Amid mounting tension within the Argentine camp, critics labeled the squad Messi's Argentina. While they scraped through the group stages, their encounter with France in the subsequent match brought more frustration than glory. This World Cup adventure raised questions about Messi's status as the world's greatest player.
And having got out of the group just with a narrow victory against Nigeria, Argentina came up against France in the first knockout game, and Messi was almost outshone by Kylian Mbappe, who was the bright young thing in the French side, went on to have a fantastic World Cup. It was a thrilling game which Argentina lost, and at the end of it, it just felt slightly that the mantle was being passed on.
Good ball, Giroud, helped on here, Mbappe's got another one! 4-2!
Despite a valiant effort against France, Argentina came up short, unable to match their opponent's skills. Once more, Messi found himself unable to lead his team to international triumph, bringing Argentina's World Cup journey to a disappointing close.
Tienes 27 años y estás en la cumbre mental y física del futbolista. Para mantenerse ahí, ¿hay que hacer algún cambio de hábito en la dieta, en los entrenamientos?
Bueno, uno va creciendo, ya son 27 años, no es lo mismo cuando tenía 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, que puede hacer cualquier cosa, o comer cualquier cosa que el cuerpo no lo nota, que salía a jugar y está bien prácticamente todos los partidos, todos los entrenamientos, no sentí nada. Uno cuando crece lo va notando y intento de cuidarme así en el descanso, sobre todo en la comida, para intentar de llegar bien a los entrenamientos y a los partidos que los fundamental.
Back at Camp Nou, Messi continued his record-breaking streak. In the 2015-2016 season, he clinched his 5th Ballon d'Or, surpassing another milestone set by Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's obviously never any question that Lionel Messi wouldn't win the Ballon d'Or. He did it for the first time in 2010. He was 22 years old only. For Messi to be on that list, of course, is important. Any footballer is going to look at their legacy in terms of titles won, and those include individual titles as well as club titles. So if you are to be considered as one of the best we've ever seen, you have to win the Ballon d'Or. You don't have to win it 5 times, but you might as well.
In 2017, Barcelona suffered a major setback with Neymar's departure to PSG, marking the end of the MSN trio. However, despite this loss, Barcelona clinched the 2017-2018 La Liga championship, securing their 25th trophy.
Siempre se habla de la lucha por el Balón de Oro. Ahora mismo eres claro favorito. ¿Qué importancia le das?
Bueno, ya lo dije muchas veces, ¿no? La verdad que no es mi objetivo los premios individuales, ni ese, ni la bota, ni ninguno. El objetivo nuestro es intentar de conseguir todo lo que jugamos. Como dije antes, gracias a Dios estamos muy en camino y ojalá terminemos de la mejor manera.
In the 2018-2019 season, Lionel Messi further solidified his status as one of the greatest footballers of all time.
Entiendo tu orgullo como padre, me emocionó escucharlo y por eso nosotros hemos querido ir un poco más allá y que Thiago y Mateo y no fueran solamente testigos de este evento, ya han salido también en el vídeo, sino que también fueran protagonistas principales, que sean ellos quienes te hagan la entrega de la bota de oro. Así que pido por favor a Thiago y a Mateo que nos acompañen aquí al escenario.
Bueno, como decía, de lo que amo el fútbol, pero nunca imaginé tanto. Y como vos decís, sí, fruto del trabajo, del esfuerzo y sobre todo, como vos bien dijiste, de los compañeros, ¿no? Estoy en el mejor equipo del mundo, tengo al lado a los mejores del mundo en su puesto y y eso hace que todo sea más fácil y que yo pueda conseguir estos premios como también nuestros compañeros de equipo también lo consiguieron.
Lo dicen tus técnicos, lo dicen tus compañeros y yo creo que también lo dice el público en general y tú lo debes decir, estás en un estado de forma excepcional. ¿Tienes algún secreto? ¿Te cuidas más que antes? Es que no es normal, bueno, no es normal, lo que tú haces no suele ser normal, pero ¿te llama la atención cómo estás de bien?
Bueno, la verdad que gracias a Dios sí que me encuentro muy bien en lo anímico, en lo físico y bueno, van pasando los años y uno intenta de seguir cuidándome como lo hice durante toda mi carrera y aún mucho más porque los partidos cada vez son más exigentes, cada vez más partidos, poco tiempo de descanso y bueno, trabajando para que esto continúe así.
Messi's outstanding performance led Barcelona to another La Liga title and earned him his 6th Ballon d'Or and the FIFA Best Men's Player Award. However, the following season, despite Messi's continued excellence on the field, the team's overall success was limited.
Serem uns moments de cortesia. Abans de començar la roda de premsa, el propi Leo Messi vol dirigir-vos unas paraules.
Como dije antes, fueron muchísimos años, toda mi vida acá. Llegué siendo muy chiquito, con 13 años. Después de 21 años, me voy con mi mujer, con 3 catalanes argentinos. No puedo estar más orgulloso de todo lo que hice y viví en esta ciudad, la cual no tengo duda que después de estar unos años afuera vamos a volver porque es nuestra casa. Di todo siempre por este club, por esta camiseta, del primer día que llegué hasta el último. Y la verdad que me voy más que conforme. No caigo en la realidad de dejar este lugar, de dejar este club, de cambiar mi vida por completo.
In August 2021, the footballing world stood still as Lionel Messi, the Argentine maestro, made a historic move. Leaving behind his beloved Barcelona, Messi embarked on a new journey, signing a 2-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain.
Barcelona kept spending. You know what happens here if at home you spend more than you have, that you cannot afford certain things. So right now, if you look at what happened last season, with 487 million euros in debt, just from last season, plus the wages of the players is 110% of what comes in. So technically, Barcelona are bankrupt.
The announcement sent shockwaves through the sport, igniting excitement and anticipation. Messi's stint at Paris Saint-Germain was marked by mixed results and disappointment. Despite flashes of brilliance, Messi's time at the club fell short of the high expectations. Hindered by injuries, team struggles, and early Champions League exits, Messi's tenure at PSG did not yield the anticipated success. When the history books are written, Messi's first season at PSG will not be remembered as a vintage year. While he scored 11 goals and provided 15 assists in 34 games, this was below his usual high standards. It marked the first time since 2006 that he failed to reach double figures in domestic league goals. Having moved to Barcelona at 13 and stayed for 2 decades, a period of adjustment was expected. Messi had to adapt to a new coach, new teammates, and a new environment for his family in a city very different from Catalonia. In Messi's second season at PSG, he notched up 41 goals and assists in 40 games, leading the team to their second consecutive league title. Despite his efforts, PSG's European campaign faltered, largely due to poor recruitment decisions, though Messi was not entirely blameless. His performance dipped after the World Cup, a natural consequence after giving everything to finally secure the ultimate prize, which, for the first time, took place mid-season. A 35-year-old Lionel Messi found himself under immense pressure as he embarked on what could be his final shot at international glory. As the 2022 World Cup in Qatar commenced, Argentina's journey seemed bleak from the outset. Despite Messi's early goal, they suffered a shocking 2-1 loss to Saudi Arabia.
Bueno, fue un momento muy difícil para nosotros porque como dije antes, veníamos de muchísimos partidos sin perder y no esperábamos empezar el Mundial de esa manera y fueron unos días difíciles, para muchos era el primer Mundial y bueno, el tener la obligación el siguiente partido al ganar, porque cualquier error no podía dejar afuera del grupo, hizo que sea un momento de nerviosismo, de duda, de incertidumbre y bueno, después de 2 o 3 días difíciles el grupo se volvió a reponer y volvimos a pensar y sobre todo a creer, ¿no? A creer de todo el trabajo que veníamos haciendo, de todos los partidos ganados anteriormente y no cambiar nada más allá de la primera derrota, que veníamos haciendo las cosas muy bien como para cambiar en ese momento y bueno, fue un partido muy difícil el siguiente de jugar por todo lo que significaba ese partido contra México, pero por suerte salió como pensábamos.
But Argentina's resilience shone through as the tournament unfolded, with Messi proving himself as their standout player once again. With 7 goals to his name, Messi displayed his enduring brilliance, narrowly missing out to French sensation Kylian Mbappe for the Golden Boot. In the grand final, Messi once again took center stage, scoring twice and calmly converting a crucial penalty in the shootout. His heroics propelled Argentina to victory, cementing his place in the annals of World Cup history.
Bueno, la verdad que sí, que es gente muy joven que le tocaba disputar un mundial muy temprano y que de la situación, de la responsabilidad y que rindieron todo un nivel impresionante, como si estuvieran toda la vida en la selección y jugando en mundial, y la verdad que es un lujo jugar con este grupo, el cual es un grupo muy lindo, muy unido, y jugarnos cosas importantes sea más fácil. No, bueno, en un grupo de tantos jugadores, obviamente que al final uno tiene más relación, más contacto con uno que con otro, pero es un grupo el cual todos nos llevamos muy bien, el cual todos sabemos en cada momento lo que hacemos, muy unido, y creo que es algo que esta selección viene demostrando desde hace un tiempo, y creo que eso es una parte fundamental para que las cosas vayan bien.
Back on French soil, Messi's relationship with PSG fans never matched the bond he had with Barcelona supporters. By May, the cracks were undeniable. Suspended for 2 weeks and fined for an unauthorized trip to Saudi Arabia to feature in an advertising campaign, Messi missed a crucial training session, sparking outrage among fans who felt he didn't care enough about the club. 9 defeats after the new year only fueled their frustration. The football icon came to symbolize a flawed strategy that valued star power over team cohesion. Seen as a player more interested in money than the club's success, Messi's fate was sealed. The day after his suspension, it was announced he would leave at the season's end.
Lo que está pasando, antes que nada pedir perdón obviamente a mis compañeros, al club. Sinceramente pensé que iba a mantener libre después del partido, como venía pasando durante las semanas anteriores.
Despite an apology, the damage was done. Yet, in his penultimate game, Messi's goal secured PSG's second consecutive league title, cementing his legacy with a record 496 goals in Europe's top 5 leagues. While it may not have been the Parisian fairy tale many had hoped for, Messi undeniably left his mark on the league. Renowned for his prowess on the field, Lionel Messi is equally recognized for his lucrative brand partnerships. Since 2006, Messi has maintained a long-standing collaboration with Adidas, receiving a lifetime sponsorship deal in 2017. This iconic alliance has seen Messi become the face of Adidas, embodying excellence and performance in sportswear. His image is synonymous with reliability and skill, making him a sought-after figure in the advertising realm. Messi's shrewd business acumen has propelled him to become the second wealthiest football player globally, trailing only Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hoy presentamos tus nuevas botas y quería preguntar qué es lo que más valoras a la hora de cambiar de botas. ¿Qué condiciones indiscutibles tienen que tener para que te sientas cómodo?
Que no cambien tanto a las anteriores, ¿no? Que sea más o menos parecida a lo que vengo usando anteriormente, ¿no? Por el tema de la comodidad. Creo que para nosotros lo fundamental es sentirnos bien con lo que usamos, sentirla cómodo. A veces lo que hacen las botas buscan muchas diferencias, muchas cosas para hacer la bota más visible, pero nosotros lo que queremos es comodidad a la hora de jugar, nada más.
¿Y participas en el proceso de diseño de tu propio calzado, además de los temas técnicos de las botas?
La verdad que sí, porque como dije recién, lo que pretendo y me gustaría siempre es estar cómodo con lo que uso y por eso me involucro en lo que hacen para intentar de juntos hacerlo lo mejor posible.
In a bold move, Messi ventured into entrepreneurship by launching his own clothing brand, the Messi Store, in 2019. This venture, curated by Messi himself, adds to his impressive portfolio of business endeavors, showcasing his ability to blend athleticism with fashion and lifestyle. Yet his impact transcends commercial success. Through his Leo Messi Foundation, he champions noble causes, supporting underprivileged children, cancer patients, and those with life-altering disabilities. Messi's philanthropy, coupled with his stellar performances on the pitch, has left an indelible mark worldwide, earning him a reputation as one of football's most influential figures. Lionel Messi's journey is a testament to his exceptional talent, both as an athlete and a businessman. In 2023, Lionel Messi expanded his global influence by becoming an ambassador for Saudi Arabian tourism. This role saw him actively promoting tourism and sporting initiatives within the kingdom, showcasing his ability to bridge cultures and bring attention to new frontiers. Messi's presence in Saudi Arabia underscored his status as a global icon, reaching beyond the football pitch to make a significant impact on international relations and cultural exchange. His ventures and endorsements reflect a legacy that goes beyond football, illustrating a multifaceted icon who continues to inspire millions around the globe. In a move that sent shockwaves through the footballing world, Lionel Messi bid farewell to Paris Saint-Germain to embark on a new chapter with Inter Miami. This momentous decision marked a significant shift in Messi's storied career as he traded the iconic Parc des Princes for the vibrant energy of Miami. With the eyes of the world fixed upon him, Messi's arrival at Inter Miami promised to inject a new level of excitement and intensity into Major League Soccer. Fans eagerly awaited the opportunity to witness the Argentine maestro weave his magic on American soil, as he set out to conquer new frontiers and leave an indelible mark on the MLS landscape. MLS was strategically constructed with a single-entity structure, intertwining the business interests of all teams. This unique framework fosters revenue sharing and mitigates losses for individual owners. With Messi's arrival, the game changed. His presence promised not only a boost for Inter Miami, but also had the potential to elevate the entire league's revenue streams. Similarly to Cristiano Ronaldo's impact in Saudi Arabia, Messi's arrival comes with hefty financial investment aimed at elevating the league's profile and instilling a greater sense of legitimacy. In Major League Soccer, Lionel Messi's arrival has been nothing short of transformative. Joining Inter Miami, Messi brought with him a wealth of talent and experience, instantly elevating the team's performance on the field. His incredible skills and unmatched vision have led to numerous victories for Inter Miami, captivating fans and leaving opponents in awe. Messi's presence in MLS has not only boosted the team's success, but has attracted global attention and cemented MLS as a destination for top-tier talent. With Messi leading the charge, Inter Miami is poised to achieve even greater heights in the seasons to come, solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time. His legacy stands as a beacon of excellence and inspiration. From his early days dazzling on the streets of Rosario, to his record-breaking exploits in Europe's top leagues, and now his transformative influence in the United States and beyond, Messi's story is one of relentless passion and unparalleled talent. His impact stretches far beyond the pitch, touching lives through his philanthropy, business ventures, and global ambassadorships. As the world watches, one thing is certain: Lionel Messi's legend will endure, igniting the dreams of future generations and forever shining as a testament to the beautiful game's power to unite, inspire, and transcend boundaries.